Common characteristics is called classification. Common characteristics is called classification. Biologists have classifying living organisms into five groups, and that five group is Protista kingdom, fungi kingdom, and plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and Monera kingdom. Now we study one by one each and every kingdoms briefly. So Monera kingdom. Monera kingdom, the organisms in the kingdoms are the simplest cell structure. They all are unicellular organisms. They include bacteria and blue-green algae. Bacteria are very important because many of them break down dead animals and plants. Other bacteria are used to make the cheese, yogurts, and antibiotics. Bacteria are used in these things. Blue-green algae recycle nutrients in the environment and the food chain. They are food to many aquatic animals. Some of them produce toxins such can sick people. So these are about this. This one is the characteristics of Monera kingdom. Monera, so basically Monera organisms are unicellular organism. And what is the meaning of unicellular? One cells, the organisms that are made up of only one cell. And the example of this group is bacteria and blue-green algae. And we know that bacteria and fungi are decomposers that are used to break down the dead animals and the plant. And other bacteria are the benefits used to make the different things, that is, for example, cheese, yogurt, antibiotics. And the blue-green algae recycle the nutrients in the environment and the food chain. They are food so many aquatic animals. So the blue-green algae are the food of many aquatic animals. Some of them are produce toxic which can sick people. So now we go to the Protista. So Protista kingdom including the organisms that have very simple structure. Most of them are unicellular and live in water, either fresh water or seawater. Protozoa, amoeba, and parameciums and algae. They have chlorophyll like plant. They can make their own food. However, they do not have roots, stems, or leaf. This one is the Protista. This one is the characteristics of Protista. Protista is also a simplest structure. Most of the unicellular. They are also made up of the one cells and live in a water, live in a seawater and fresh water. And the example of the Protista is the amoeba and parameciums and algae. They have chlorophyll like plants. They can make their own food, and so, but they have no root, stem, and leaf. This is about the characteristics of the Protista. And this one a blue-green algae. This one is the picture of blue-green algae that is found in pond. Now we go to the next page and we study about the fungi. We study about the fungi, and fungi is also a decomposers. And the organisms in this group including mushroom, toadstools, bread, mold, and yeast. They are similar to the plants, but they do not have chlorophyll and cannot make their own food. They obtain nutrients from the other sources. They do this by growing on things they can use as a sources of nutrients, such as dead plants and animals. So this one is the characteristics of fungi. Fungi in this kingdom including mushroom, toadstool, and bread, mold, yeast. This one is the example of the fungi, and they are similar to plant. Their structure are similar to plant, but they do not have chlorophyll. so they cannot make they cannot make their own food. They obtain food and nutrients from other sources, and they do this by growing on things they can use as a source of nutrients, such as dead plants and animals. And now we go to the plant. These multicellular organisms contain green substance, and these green substance is called chlorophyll. And in this substance can absorb the energy from the sunlight. The plant then use this energy to make their food. Plant much of the surface of the earth cover the much of the surface of the earth. They vary in shape and size. Plant including the families types such as the trees, herb, bushes, grasses, vines, ferns, conifers, and mosses. These are the types of the plant. In order to study the plant, scientists have dividing plant into two major groups, and these are the flowering plants and the non-flowering plants. Okay, this one is the all about the five kingdoms of classification. In your next class, we study about the flowering and non-flowering plants and how they are different from each other. If you are like my video, then subscribe my channel and also like my video and comment it. Thank you so much.